Hi guys, I hope you're well. I'm sorry if the quality of the camera is not as good as normal, but I'm having to adjust the settings. So I've been having a few issues with my webcam today, and hopefully that's it resolved. So this is my 6-month transition vlog. What an incredible 6 months it's been. I feel emotionally drained, to be honest with you, because it's the 5th time I've done this, but never mind. Where do I start? Okay, 6 months ago I came down to Bournemouth from sunny wherever, and I basically knew one person who works in the office that I'm now at. I knew the landlady I was moving in with and her friend and her son, and that was it. And I look at my life now and I can't believe it's incredible the amount of things I've gone through in the last 6 months. I've moved house once. I've gained a lot of friends. I've also, severed some friendships for whatever reason. And yeah, on the whole, life is incredibly amazing. I wouldn't change a thing, because I wouldn't be the person I am now sitting here talking to you had I not gone through the experiences I have done, whatever it is in my life. Things have been difficult at some periods. The first few weeks I found it very, very difficult to get used to the stairs, people pointing and sniggering. I had people shouting at me, you're a bloke and stuff like that. That was really quite difficult to deal with. Remember the first 2 days after I moved in, I was sitting in my room and I had to go to work the next day, and my landlady goes, "Why aren't you going out?" And I was sitting in the house fully dressed as Debbie, and I was absolutely bricking it. And she basically said, "If you're going to go to work tomorrow, don't you think you should try and go out?" So I just walked down to Boscombe Pier and back, and it was only 20 minutes, but that 20 minutes, I think I found out more about myself than I had done previously. Yeah, I think you should face your fears, no matter what they are, because they only make you stronger when you do, and you wonder why you didn't do it ages ago anyway. If you have something that you want to do, or that you want to say to someone, or that you need to be, whatever it is, whatever walk of life you're in, and wherever you are in your life, I think that as long as it's not morally wrong, you're not hurting anyone, it's not illegal, and you're not going to damage anyone or yourself as a result of it, then do it. What are you waiting for? You'll be so happy that you did. That's the main thing in all of this, is that I'm more intrinsically happy now and fulfilled in my life and my relationships than I've ever been. And I think it's because in any relationship now, there's no element of myself that I'm not holding back anymore. It's like I've always been pretty good at making friends and stuff, but there's always an element of myself that I have held back, and I haven't had to for the last 6 months. And the amount of friends and good quality friends I have now is incredible. So I think the moment you're truer to yourself, the moment you start living. And I'm going to use an analogy that I used on my Facebook page earlier on this morning when I did a little ditty about it being my 6-month anniversary. My life before, it's a bit like Dorothy and Kansas and the Wizard of Oz. I had fleeting moments of Technicolor, but on the whole, in terms of my fulfillment, it was kind of like Kansas. And then there's something inside me just snapped May last year when I was like, enough's enough, I can't take it anymore. And I basically made the decision, since I've been doing it, it's been like Oz, and the Wicked Witch of the West does come and attack you at times, and the only Wicked Witch of the West that I have in my life is people's negative reactions. And I'm going to give you an example. I mean, I think I look pretty convincing, and I carry myself as most women do, and certainly my friends only see me as Debbie anyway. And I went to the pub with my friend Steph. Hi Steph. After work, and it was about an hour and a half in there, so we're leaving about 7 o'clock, and we were walking out, and while we were in there, my friend we were sitting at a table, and she had her back to these group of guys, and they were watching and pointing and stuff. It didn't bother me. I was like, I'm used to it, to be honest with you. It's one of the things you have to get used to when you're trans. And walking out, and one of them shouts, "Yeah, it's a bloke." And I didn't react. I did look back to see who had said it, but other than that, I just walked out. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because you know, if anyone is thinking about transitioning or who's afraid of what other people will think, are they really that significant? They're in your life for a second and they're gone. If you want to do something and it's in your heart and you're going to be being true to yourself, then do it. You're going to get negative reactions from people no matter who you are, what you look like, and it's how you deal with those reactions that actually make you the person that you are. And in not fueling their fire and in not reacting, it actually kind of dissipates the situation rather quickly, because I don't get a reaction and then they move on, and I was out the pub and I was gone, and you know, didn't bother me. But I just wanted to share that with you, on the basis that even now I still get those reactions, but by not reacting I think it makes me better, and it certainly kind of helps me grow in a weird way. It's like the snowball effect, that every time someone reacts badly to me, I let it bounce off me, or I just completely ignore it, and then the next time I do it, and the next time, and the next time, and by the time I've had the 100th reaction like that, it's just like bounces off me like Batfink. So yeah, never thought I'd mention Batfink in a blog. How weird is that? What was I going to say? Oh yeah, in terms of like, I wanted to thank the girls from the benefits counter and Debenhams. I forgot to in my last blog. Girls, I'm really sorry. Sophie, Boo and the rest of the crew. There's a little rhyme there. You've been amazing. Love you lots. And you know, you guys were actually the first females that I approached as a kind of treatment place or whatever, and you were lovely. So thank you. And that was after a week of being down in Bournemouth. So yeah, I want to thank my ex for being amazing. I'm not going to mention her name, but the way that she supported our daughter, and the way she's helped her get through things, and the support that she's given me, has been incredible. So thank you. I hope you're happy in terms of, you know, moving forward and stuff in your life, and I really do wish you all the best, because you do deserve it. And not to be conceited or anything in any way, but I want to thank me as well for having the courage to make the decision to transition in the first place, but then for following it through and actually being brave to go out there every day in the first few months and like facing the unknown. And there are some days when I still feel the unknown, but it doesn't scare me. I kind of relish now, first, because life's all about experiencing things. Yeah, so in a nutshell, you know, when you look back and you think, what on earth was I doing? You did it to be happy, to be more fulfilled as a person. And isn't that what life's about? It's about being fulfilled and having, for me, the whole meaning of life is about fulfillment and having positive connections with people. And if you don't do anything with that, then, you know, more fool you as far as I'm concerned, but that's my opinion. Moving forwards, I'm really looking forward to next week is the start of Transgender Awareness Week. It starts Friday the 18th and it's in Flirt Cafe. So I'm going to be do a little bit in the evening. I'm going to read out one of my poems. Really looking forward to that. And yeah, that'll be in front of quite a lot of people. Probably more people than I've ever spoken in front of, with the focus on me before. I'm relishing it, I really am. Not because I'm being big-headed or anything, but I think the more that you face your fears, the better a person that you become, and the stronger you become, and more fulfilled. So yeah, onwards and upwards basically. And I'm seeing my baby girl again on Sunday next week, so 7 days, and I can't wait. It'll be the second time in a month, so that's incredible. And it just goes to show that if you persevere with things, that they will come right in the end. Because I think it was 2 months in, I Skyped my daughter for the first time, and you know, she really didn't cope well, and it was a bad reaction, and I was broken hearted. I didn't know when things were going to be right, but you know, that was 4 months ago, and look at us now. I'm seeing her for the second time in a month, so awesome. Yep, I think that's pretty much it news wise in terms of where I'm at in my transition. So on reflection, it is difficult at the start, but it does get easier. So don't let your fear hold you back, because once you face it, you'll never regret it. Trust me. On that bombshell, I'm going to go sign off and try and get this loaded up to YouTube, and I will see you all in I'll probably Skype you at the end of Transgender Awareness Week, if not, some point in the middle. Take care. Bye.